everybody, it's your favorite friend and fiend, Kenneth Ramon, back here again, the Cruiser Bruiser, and today we're going to be talking about the new horror movie everyone's talking about, M3GAN. First off, guys, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. It's going to be my first official video of 2023, first movie review, first big movie that we get to see this year, and I'm sorry, guys, it's kind of really rough out there. It's cloudy, it's rainy today. You might get to see some rain in this video. That'd be kind of cool, right? That would be a first for me. But anyways, you guys, so last night after band practice, me and the guys from the band from the Hot Tub Metal Machine represent, we went off to go see the movie M3GAN and see what the hype is all about, because everyone's talking about this movie. Now, those of you guys that follow my channel know that I tend to not watch trailers at all because they tend to spoil everything, in my experience at least. So I try to go into these movies with an open mind and just see what it's about, you know, just going in, right? And so for this movie, all I knew was that there was a creepy doll, right? Some people are comparing it to like Chucky. It's gonna be like the new Chucky of 2023, right? Yeah, so like the doll kind of looked like Mary-Kate and Ashley to me. So I was like, oh, well, it's not, you know, really creepy, at least to me. It looks like Mary-Kate and Ashley. So I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued. I want to see what this movie's about myself. So the movie M3GAN, it centers around this little girl who unfortunately loses her parents in this tragic accident. You'll learn this in the beginning of the movie. And now it's up to the sister of the mother to raise this child on her own, right? And while she's trying to do this, she's also balancing her crazy work schedule. She works for this tech company that's trying to develop like the latest technology of children's toys. And then that's where this latest invention of M3GAN comes in, which M3GAN is an abbreviation of some sort. I apologize. I totally forgot. I blanked it. But anyway, so M3GAN is this doll, right, that kind of takes the role of like a little sister, so to speak. And so as we have already learned in the movie's like initial premise, you have this girl who's all alone, kind of isolated. She was an only child who lost both of her parents in the accident. And then you have, you know, the sister of the mother, the aunt, right, who is like totally not ready, not prepared to take on this big responsibility of raising her niece. And so like her aunt's like, well, what the hell? You know, I already have this invention put in place where it's supposed to take the role of like a little sister. So why not use that as like my co-parenting tool while I take on these other responsibilities that I have? Now, I think most people will go into this movie kind of expecting like a straightforward slasher film. And, yes, but you don't get that until like the third act. So I will say this movie is a bit of a slow burn, but that being said, you guys, there wasn't a moment of this movie where I felt bored to death. Like, this movie has like a really good pacing. It's got a great blend of comedy, of drama, of horror, and even some action, some really good action sequences come the ending. And I just thought it was so freaking awesome. I didn't expect to laugh as much as I did. Now, I don't even want to call this like a comedy horror because I just feel like it's well done, you know, where like you get like all this suspense and buildup, you know, with this doll that's gaining these human emotions, that's serving as a protector for the child, but at the same time, you know, her system's going haywire, and that's pretty much what the movie's about, right? So you get like the suspense of like, oh gosh, who is she gonna kill next, and things like that. In the meantime, you have like these unexpected gags, and there's this actor in here that reminds me so much of Bill Murray. He's only in it for like a little segment of this movie. He plays a cop at a crime scene. I just found myself laughing hysterically. Like, I didn't expect to laugh so much in this movie. And also, I didn't expect to get all up in my feels with this movie too. Like, if you're someone that's lost someone near and dear to you, you're gonna feel yourself kind of connecting to this little girl and really sympathizing with what she's gone through, you know, in her life, and why she really values this doll, you know. So like when the mother tries to take it away, you know, because it's going haywire, the little girl reacts really strongly and passionately about it, You know, you can't take her away. She is my best friend type of thing. You know, she's my family. And then the aunt will disagree. No, this is nothing but an invention that we created in the lab. This is not a human being. So, but she grows that attachment to it. And this movie even touches on like the child's development and how, you know, these artificial intelligence play a factor in that, you know, that she's not spending enough time with her aunt, but she's spending time with this doll and she's growing really attached to it. So I love that whole psychology factor in here as well. It becomes like really terrifying because it's so relatable to these times that we live in, you know, where kids, you know, grow attachment to their phone. You know, they can't put that phone down, you know, they're on it 24/7, you know, and there's even like a little bit of reference to that here and there where they have like an outdoor class, which I thought was like really cool. But anyways, you guys, like, this is more than just like a horror movie, and I kind of like that about it. You know, I think people may love or hate that, you know, there's so many components to this movie, but I just love how, like, you know, it affected me on an emotional level. It affected me, you know, with its drama, its comedy, its action, its horror. This is like a perfect, like, movie with all genres thrown into one, and I didn't really expect that. I did not expect that from this movie. So you guys, right there, you guys, I'm pleasantly surprised. I also want to say, without going too spoiler-like, if you're a fan of Terminator, this movie, you're gonna really dig it. And I feel like they took like that whole robot aspect of the doll to like a whole new level, man. Like, you know, with Terminator, like you kind of see like what the cyborg is seeing, you know, like with all like the computer systems and the visuals and whatnot. But anyways, with M3GAN, you could like see that she could sense the emotions that humans are feeling in like the different percentages and levels. I totally love that. Come the ending, no spoilers. I thought it was very, very clever how they pulled that off. And a lot of nods to Terminator, a lot of nods to Chucky as well come the end. The end was just like such like an homage to like Terminator, to RoboCop, you know, to Chucky. It's like all those movies like thrown into one for like a very awesome climatic ending. And I just, like, once the credits went up, I told my bandmates, I was like, dudes, that was badass, man. And then we went out of the theater and we were standing there outside of the theater talking about it. I wish I would have filmed that, man. I think that's what I'm going to do. You know, from now on, like when I go to movies with these guys, I'm going to film their reaction, like right as we get out, because they were great. Well, as you guys know, I've been watching my channel. Eric is like really, really good with like reviewing movies and stuff. I really want to do more videos with him. So hopefully pretty soon. But anyways, you guys, that being said, I know I'm rambling. I ramble a lot, but I'm pleasantly surprised with this movie. Hey guys, so before I get to my final rating on M3GAN, I want to thank you all so much for watching my video. If you like what you see so far, please hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate all the support as always, you guys. Now let's get to my final thoughts on this movie, shall we? I know there were some people that were saying this movie like was kind of predictable, but at the end of the day, this movie, like, it's not really a movie where you expect to have like some huge like plot twist or anything like that. It's just pretty straightforward and it's like a fun time. Like, you know what it is, but you go in it and like you kind of get more out of it too. Like, I just didn't expect to be, you know, laughing as much. I didn't expect to be all up in my feels. I didn't expect to be on the edge of my seat so much. It was just like a perfect blend of all those genres combined. And for that reason, you guys, I can't help but give this movie a solid 10 out of 10. Crisscross awesome sauce. I have no complaints about this movie, surprisingly. And I know people were like really shocked, as shocked as I am, because this is a horror movie coming out in January. It's got the PG-13 rating. Let me touch on that real quick. I feel like they did what they could with that PG-13 rating, and the kills were pretty dang clever. I hear a rumor that they're actually going to release a rated R version that kind of like goes more in depth, where you could see like some kind of like gory scenes and whatnot. So that'd be kind of cool to get like the rated R version. But judging by what they did show us, you know, in the theatrical experience, I was not disappointed. I found like the kills to be clever. Some of them were like really funny too. That's what I'm saying. Like it's suspenseful, it's thrilling, but it's also a little bit comical, and I really love that. You know, I like movies like Santa's Sleigh and Jack Frost. So you know, it did not disappoint me, I have to say. So, anyways, you guys, that is my rating. That is my review on M3GAN 2023, baby. Let me know, did you guys see this movie? Do you plan on seeing it now that you've gotten my review? And let me know your thoughts on it down below. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Kenneth Ramon. Boop, boop. Malfunctioning. Signing off. Bang.